Another day, another gym. We are going to Solidcore, and I am very nervous. I think I'm really nervous because everyone talks about how hard it is. I've done traditional Pilates for a long time. I've been a gym goer for all my life. I just know it's going to be intense. Let the record reflect that I was correct in that statement. So here is a studio that I went to. I did not read the instructions that were clearly written, so this is on me. You can't get into the studio until 10 minutes until class. That's when your code is going to work. Here's inside the studio. As you can see, they have Pilates-inspired reformers. It is different, obviously, than a traditional Pilates reformer, as well as different than a Legree reformer. I'm not sure if they want this comparison, but to me, initially, it reminded me of the Body Rocks reformer that I used. I will say, as compared to traditional Pilates, the carriage moves very, very quickly back and forth. As for the workout, I want you to think high intensity but low impact, and we really did a full body workout, and a lot of the moves were inspired from traditional Pilates. Think slow and controlled movements that focus on the core. Oh, and then as I was leaving class, I got stuck in a flash storm that happened to completely soak me on the way back from the subway. While I dry off, let's talk about Solidcore. Number one, wear what you're gonna wear to like Pilates or yoga, because I was quite literally drenched. Not because of the rain, but because of the sweat. I wore just like this, and then I had a sports bra on underneath, but I was dying. And I'm being dramatic. I say dying in a very, very positive way, if that's such a thing. The class was freaking hard. I've never done that much of a core, solid core, right? I should have known it's in the name, but that much of a core focus. Front desk girl was really, really sweet. You can't let yourself in. I didn't know that, as you guys saw. It took me a little bit of standing out in the scorching hot, which is just the juxtaposition of New York. Scorching hot, sweating, going straight into a flash storm when you walk outside. I went right into the class. I had about 10 minutes before the class started, and the instructor was super sweet. I'll put her name here. I don't remember it, and it's okay. I'm in one ear, out the other ear, but I remember the impression that people make on me, and she was so sweet. She was also very knowledgeable. She went through the entire machine with me, exactly how her instructions would be, how the class would go. I was under the understanding that you're just gonna, get through it. Get through the first class, listen to my instructions. The exercises will be slow, the words will be quick, and I thought she did a very good job of explaining that and explaining the equipment. Like I said, such a core focus, but don't just think abs in a traditional setting. Like, you're not going to be doing sit-ups and crunches the entire time. You're using your transverse abdominals. You're really getting into the deep core, right? That pelvic floor as well. You hit your obliques for a long time, and then we did a lot of unilateral work. So that means just working on one side of your body and then the other. So very much so focused on exhausting. I don't know if they were trying to go for failure, but just burning it out. If you've never taken some form of Pilates, this is going to be a lot for you. However, if you have, you can kind of get right into it and then just take the breaks where you need them. The lights were low, the environment was good. It was all women in the class, 14 other girls, 15 including myself, and the music was good. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember what the music was, and that tells you it was a good class because I was actually that focused on what exactly I was doing. I did like that the instructor went around and corrected your form, and she also asked permission to put her hands on you before she did and gave you, more guided critiques, which for me, that's how I learned. I want to say it was like 20 class pass credits, so I know it's going to be expensive. I will put the prices right here. It is probably very much so out of my price range. However, I will definitely go back using ClassPass. I'm gonna put this up there with Barry's. I'm gonna give her a 9 out of 10. It's kind of the same thing with Barry's. Like, the price tag is really the only thing that sucks about it. But that's because it's a good quality workout, and we're also living in New York, so things are gonna be escalated a little more expensive here. If I had endless amounts of money, I would sign up for Barry's, and I would also sign up for Solidcore. But we are not in that situation right now. But that was how much I liked the class, and you should definitely try it out. If you are ever near a Solidcore location, sign up for ClassPass. It's an easy way to do it without having to commit. Where should I go next? Let me know in the comments.